Hello everyone, today I'll be teaching how to make Hyderabadi chicken biryani. Now, biryani in general gets its name from the region it belongs to. Like there is Lucknowi biryani, there is Kolkata biryani which has potatoes into it. There is Hyderabadi biryani which is a bit spicier, but also the biryani gets its name from the meat which is used to make it. For example, if beef is used, then it will be called beef biryani, then mutton biryani, chicken biryani, right? But in general, biryani is categorized into two forms. Either it is made with raw meat, which is called kache gosht ki biryani, or it is made with semi-cooked or cooked meat, which is called pakke gosht ki biryani. And today we'll be making kache gosht ki biryani, right? Now for the ingredients, I'll need 3 cups of soaked basmati rice. I have soaked this for you can soak this for like 3 to 4 hours or overnight, it's up to you. But use only basmati rice. It's a really nice long grain, it's very fragrant and it's perfect for biryani, right? And then we'll need obviously chicken because it's a chicken biryani. I have half kg curry cut chicken, right? And then to marinate the chicken, I'll need a cup of curd, right? Plain curd. I've beaten the curd. So beating the curd will avoid any lumps during the marination, right? Then I'll use a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, just a handful of fried onion, right? I'll use the rest while layering the biryani. I'll use some chopped fresh coriander and fresh mint, a little bit of ghee, right? Some powdered spices, for example, I'll use red chili powder, I'll use turmeric powder, coriander powder, salt, pepper, and then I'll need to prepare the biryani masala. Now, biryani masala will take, I'm taking 3 bay leaves, right? 2 star anise, a black cardamom, around a teaspoon of black pepper, 8 to 10 cloves, a teaspoon of fennel, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and around 8 to 10 pieces of green cardamom. Now I'll need to grind them to prepare the biryani masala, right? And coming back to the rice, I'll need to boil the rice till about it is 70% cooked. But not in plain water. In the water I'll place around 3 to 4, considering the quantity of the rice, 3 to 4 bay leaves, small size bay leaves, 2 to 3 star anise, around 5-6 pieces of green cardamom, a teaspoon of shahi jeera or black cumin seed, and around 10 to 12 pieces of cloves. And while marinating the chicken, it is optional, but adding a little bit of lemon juice will give it a really nice fragrance, right? And no good biryani goes without saffron, right? Saffron it comes from Kashmir. In India, it comes from Kashmir, but it is also available in Iran, right? These are the 2 regions which produce saffron, and it is also the most expensive spice available in the world, right? Now you can always use the saffron for garnish, but while mixing the saffron into the rice to get the optimum color, I'll mix it with some warm milk, right? And also for fragrance, I'll use a little bit of rose water, little bit of kevra water, and obviously a lot of ghee. Now to start with the recipe, I'll boil the rice. Now I already have the water boiling, so in that I'll add the bay leaves, the star anise, the green cardamoms, right, the cloves, and the black cumin seeds. Just a little stir. And to this I'll add the rice. Now remember, I am not cooking the rice through. And also add little bit of salt just to enhance the flavor, and a little bit of oil. Now remember, the idea is to parboil the rice, right, till it is about 70% cooked. So make sure you don't overboil the rice. So I just cover it up with a lid and let it boil. And while this boils, I'll grind the biryani masala, and then I'll start marinating the chicken. Now as you can see, I have grinded the masala into a semi-fine powder, right? I need those small leftover pieces of spices in the biryani. And the rice is also 70% cooked, so I have stopped the flame. Now it's time to marinate the chicken. For that, I'll take a bowl, right? Into this I'll add the yogurt, some ghee, some crushed slices of onion, right? And then the powdered spices, about 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, around 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, the biryani masala, squeeze of lemon juice, just a little bit of kevda water, and mix everything together. Maybe add a little bit of oil, then I'll add the chicken pieces to it, and I'll also tear some herbs, the coriander and the mint, along with the chicken. I'll mix everything together. Now, considering the quantity of the rice, I'll need to double the chicken, so I'll add some more chicken into this marinade, and I'll then let it marinate for around half an hour into the fridge. Now it's been an hour. The chicken has marinated beautifully, and as I told earlier, I've added half a kg more to the chicken, and my rice is also ready. So it's time to start assembling the biryani. Now firstly, I'll just take just a little bit of saffron, and then I'll add it to the milk. Now I'll let it soak so that the saffron releases its color. Now I'll take the pot and start assembling the biryani. Now for that, I'll start by adding some chicken on the base. Maybe add a little bit of oil so that the chicken does not stick, right? Now basically the idea is to cook the rice, whatever is left, in the chicken juices. I have made a bed of chicken. The marinade will help the chicken from sticking into the base, and also I have a contingency plan, right? Now as you add the rice, add fried onion and herbs, chopped herbs in between. Again, layer of rice, and again the onion and the herbs. Add some ghee, and again some rice. Now as you can see, the milk has started to turn yellow. Now the longer I let it soak, the more prominent the color will be, right? So I'll just add the milk. The added liquid will only help to cook the chicken and the rice. And the leftover saffron will act as garnish. Now this will be cooked in a process which is called dum. Now for that dum to happen, I have to seal it, right? Now for sealing it, I'll need to use a dough. Now I'll just take a little bit of this dough and start rolling it. Now this dough will act as a glue through which the lid will stick to the pot. The dough is made with atta, which is just plain whole wheat flour, right? Now it is sealed, right? Now remember I told you about a contingency plan. Now this is my contingency plan. A lot of us don't have a very thick bottom pot or pan to cook the biryani. Now having a thin bottom pan, there are always chances that the chicken might burn or stick to the base. Now for that, I have used a cast iron skillet which will act as a barrier and stop the chicken from burning. Now this will cook for around 30 odd minutes, right? And then it will be ready to serve. Now it's been 25 minutes and the biryani should be cooked by now. So I'll just turn off the gas. And just remove the lid. Yes, it smells really nice. And now it is ready to be plated.